Does this place look familiar? Well, it is the paperclip. This is Martinsville Speedway. Hello guys, I am Dylan, bringing you back here for more coverage of Season 4 of the Mountain Race Series Chase. This is Chase Race number 7 as we tame the paperclip here at Martinsville. The shortest track on the schedule and probably one of the most dangerous tracks for these drivers if they're wanting to get a great finish and to try to gain maximum points on leader James McCloud. What are these drivers thinking? They're thinking survival. Will they be able to do it today? We will find out. But this race will be definitely maybe a turning point for a lot of these drivers. I said last week Kansas was, but this really could be a factor of how maybe this will separate the drivers who are in battling it still and who are out. But we're going to take on the Tums Fast Relief 500 here at Martinsville as we're ready to go green. But now we're going to take a look now at the front of the field, and look at this. We got 3 chasers right there on the inside line, the first 3 rows. Aaron Williams picked up his 4th pole of the season. He's won 2 out of the 3 races he's won from the pole. The last 2 poles he got, he did win. He might end up doing it again somehow. I don't know if that's even been done before, winning 3 times. I don't even know if it's been done twice in my series until he did it. But both times Aaron won, he won from the pole. On the outside of him is James Qualls. Qualls still looking for a win. This 6th car, he has had a struggling second half of the season after missing the chase. Has had nothing but bad luck. Needs some momentum to get it going, maybe to get a win before the season's over. Row 2 has Sean Henley, who is starting in the top 5 for the 3rd week in a row, but he has not got the results. He finished 30th 2 weeks back when he won the pole. He finished 14th last week. Sean needs a good run if he wants to stay in this championship battle. He has to win, along with Williams and Trent Dunham. Jessica Miller will start 4th, great qualifying run for her. She's the highest non-chaser. And then you got row 3 with a couple of Budweiser cars. It's kind of ironic. Trent Dunham, who is 2nd in the standings, who almost won last week, just could not get to James McCloud in time. He will start 5th. Matthew Rodriguez will start 6th. You got Daryl Parsons and Seth Cole, who will start 8th. Another chaser, Jack Richards and Jacob Rodriguez. A couple more chasers start 9th and 10th. Steven Gonzalez right there in 11th. Danny Wells is in 13th. Go back a little bit. I think Red Bell is in 18th. Eric Burton is in 19th. Let's see. Ryan Acosta, I think, starts 29th. And then we're asking, where's the last chaser? And it's the points leader, James McCloud. He is starting dead last today. He started 36th last week at Kansas and won. 2 weeks before that, he finished 2nd. I think that's in big-time jeopardy of keeping that top 2 streak alive, winning and all that. He's starting right beside his good friend Ralph Green, who he just dethroned as the winningest driver last week. Now Ralph is 2nd on that list. But man, these last 2 weeks have not been qualifying friendly for James McCloud, who will start in the back at a track I don't think he will be able to do that well at. There's just not enough room to pass here. The wrecking's unpredictable. So James might be in trouble today. He has a 51-point lead over Trent Dunham and Ryan Acosta, who are tied for 2nd. But I don't know if that's going to be enough to help him out. Actually, I think he'll have a lot of problems today. He might not. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to get his nerves up already before the race even starts. But since it's such a short track, we're not going to get him rolling. I'm just going to start saying the starting lineup and all that, and it'll take you to the start. So here comes your starting lineup for today's Tums Fast Relief 500. Pace car's already off. Like I said, it didn't take long. We're right there at the pit road entry. This is a short track, half-mile track, the paperclip, known as Martinsville. So we're going to go green. The crowd is on their feet, and we're green here in Martinsville. And Williams gets a jump on James Qualls, no surprise. And Sean Henley's going to hurry and take 2nd place away from him. They know Maximum points is what's going to happen. They need today, and I don't know if we'll be able to keep up with all the action today. I'm not going to show a lot of replays of all the wreck unless it involves key people, because they wreck pretty frequently here. Looking back here, James McCloud's already back in 41st. Tim Fralick's already smacked the wall. He's going to pit road. And if anything in particular happens, I'll check it. Taylor Orndorff. He has a lot of front end damage. Brandon Parsons does as well. It's going to be hard to keep up with you guys, so just bear with me. Right now, Aaron Williams has the lead. And Sean Henley's going to look like he's going to give up second to James Qualls. I think where Henley is right now would be a good place to be with McCloud in the back. These drivers are going to try to run up front. Jack Richards back here. He is in the 6th position. Richards needs a good run. He's running out of chances to try to stay in this. Danny Wells is now in 7th. Seth Cole's going to take 8th away from Trent Dunham. Jessica Miller's dropped back to 10th place. He's been stuck on the high side since the start. Michael Causey, Brody Banter, who always seem to be next to each other no matter what race it is, or wrecking together, right there going under her. Steve Gonzalez trying to get around as well, and Dougie Shears right behind them with Eric Burden. As Miller's going to get the wall, well, that top 5 qualifying effort doesn't even look like it happened now. Let's go back and check on James McCloud and see where he's at. Is he off the pace? He is. I don't know. Maybe not. They did have some wrecks going on. He's back here in 37th place. Ralph Green just got shoved out of the way by Matt Wells. Barney Ward and Dylan Pote, they've been a wrecking here, I think. I'm not sure, but got the 29 all over Sean Henley for 3rd. That 3 car not really been the best handling car. Oh, Daryl Parsons back here in the wall. But Michael Causey, oh, there goes Parsons around. Liam Mervick hits him. Oh, look out, look out, look out. Oh, Zohar Martin just spun. James McCloud, another slip by. Oh, Dylan Young, where are you going? Wow. We're right next to James McCloud. McCloud's in danger zone today. I think he just gained about 10 spots, though. He's actually only gained 3. Oh, he's up the track. McCloud almost got into Matt Wells. Here comes Dougie Shears. Gotta be careful. He's going to be watching him probably a lot today. Aaron Williams already catching the back of the field. He's catching Dylan Pote and Zohar Mutton. And Matthew Rodriguez took 3rd away from Sean Henley. We got 3 wide back here between chasers. Trent Dunham, Jack Richards, and Steve Gonzalez. Gonzalez backs out of it. And you guys know with McCloud in the back, every point's going to help him. No matter what, and Trent's going to get the wall. Ooh. Trent's going to try to pull it to the bottom, but he's not going to be able to. Ryan Jukes will sneak under him. Oh, there's contact. Trent needs to think about the points, though. Giving up a couple spots might not be the worst thing right now. But he doesn't want to fall too far back. Look how many chasers we have in the top 10 right now. There's 1st, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 10th. Go back to Jacob Rodriguez in 12th. Ryan Acosta started back in 29th place. He's going on for 13th on Jessica Miller. He's trying to get there as well. Back here a little bit. Eric Burden's right now in 22nd. Look at this gaggle of cars with James McCloud in the middle of it. Oh, they're 3 wide. He was in 32nd. He's going to need a lot of time to catch up. Oh, he gets in the Red Bell. Red Bell's still racing with him as well. Oh, there's no love loss right there. They raced hard at Charlotte. It looks like McCloud's just working his way through the field right now very slowly. He has to avoid wrecks. Oh, there's been a wreck. Sean Galligan's around. He was running 19th. He got spun around, just something simple. Taylor Orndorff's on pit road in the 91. I think he might have just retired from the race. I think he did. Dylan Young's in the wall. And Aaron Williams has caught Daryl Parsons in. Dylan Poteet. James Paul's trying to run him down. Now this could be a crucial part for Aaron if he's going to get through this traffic and not let James Pauls catch him, which the 6 cars there. Oh, there's been another wreck. Tim Fralick's around. Look out, look out, look out, look out. Oh, they're still wrecking. Oh, the leaders together. They're bumping, they're banging. Qualls and Williams are racing it out, and Qualls going to take the lead. Here comes Matthew Rodriguez. Oh, they're going to wreck. Qualls gets hit by Matthew Rodriguez. Oh, and Daryl Parsons just wrecked, and Aaron Williams hit him. Oh, Seth Cole. Danny Wells got a piece of it. Oh, Seth Cole got heavy damage. Daryl Parsons just sitting in the way. Jack Richards might got a piece of it. Zohar Mutton wrecked. Oh, man, Seth Cole. That was a heartbreaker back there. Seth might just lost his chance. Oh, they're still wrecking. McCloud got a piece of it. James McCloud hit Mike Becker, and he's turned around the wrong way. I don't know how much damage he has, but he's getting passed like left and right. And there's your leader, Matthew Rodriguez, who took out James Qualls. And Dylan Pote, where are you going? And he drives like an idiot. No pun intended. There's Aaron Williams. He going to pit road? No, he's trying to get on Sean Galligan. He's running. He was second. Now Henley's second. Oh, I don't even know what's going on. They wrecked again. Eric Burton's on pit road. What in the world is going on? Who's leading? Is Henley leading? Where's Matthew Rodriguez? There he is. John Henley's driving hard to catch him. He just ran all over Liam Ervig. Where is James McCloud? Oh, Matthew Rodriguez got hung up behind Mike Becker. Went to pit road. There's McCloud. He's on pit road. James McCloud. He's in 35th place, sitting on pit road. The bad luck has struck for the 25 team. This is what everybody's been looking forward to, except for him, of course. There's Acosta. He's in 9th. Oh my gosh. The thing we thought wouldn't happen has happened. He's still sitting on pit road. 35th place. Where's the leaders? Gotta go find them. Where's Paul's at? Is he still up there? He's still running around. Man, James Paul really got taken out of this race. I think he actually went to pit road. Eric Burton's on pit road. He's in 37th now. McCloud, I think, is leaving pit road. He is. He's in 36th place. 38th place. He's 3 laps down as of right now. There's leader Matthew Rodriguez. I think Seth Coe dropped out of the race. You see in the list. And Danny Wells did as well. Actually, where is Seth? Seth's in 29th right now. He's going to drop. Danny Wells right now in 39th place. He's actually going to drop now to 40th. Oh, and we got a battle for the lead between Matthew Rodriguez and John Henley. Henley has him boxed in behind the 24. And Henley is going to take the lead. Look who's in 3rd. Steven Gonzalez. He has made his way up here. He wants to win bad. Eric Burton's up slow ahead. John Henley has taken the lead. But for how long? Matthew Rodriguez going to make a move to the inside. He's going to slide up. Oh, there's going to be contact. Will Henley lead the lap? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he led. No, he didn't. I thought he was going to get the lap led, but he didn't get it. And Steven Gonzalez just snuck by for 2nd. Aaron Williams, even though he got a little bit of damage, he's running in 4th place. Oh my gosh, the tables have turned here at Martinsville. It's making a bigger impact, I think, than Kansas has. Looking around for James McCloud. Where is he on the track? There he is. He's in 36th place. Randy Carpenter's going to run him up in the wall. Ooh. Looking back now, McCloud can't finish any worse than... Well, Seth will drop out. He can't finish any worse than 37th. 4 laps down. Next car he can pass is Mike Becker and Eric Burton. I don't know where they're at. Becker's right there, and Burton, they're like almost a lap ahead of him. Sean Henley's getting a battle for 3rd now from his teammate Aaron Williams. And the guy that I think is taking advantage right now is this car. 22 is Steven Gonzalez, starting right outside the top 10 today. He's going to make a move to the inside of Matthew Rodriguez. This would be huge for Steven. He's 10th in the standings, 98 points out. He might get, ooh, there's James Qualls. He was bound for the lead of the lap. Oh, he's not happy. He doesn't need to take it out on him, though. Gonzalez didn't do it. It was Matt Rod. And Steven Gonzalez is taking the lead. Jack Richards just gave a shot to the 24. I think he's way off the pace today. Jack Richards was racing for position, I think, too. They're all right here battling for position. Jack Richards, I don't know what happened to him. We'll have to check out some of these tracks. I'll go back at the end and show you, but too much action going on around this track when there's no caution in this league, so. But here's we're going to do a top 10 rundown. Steven Gonzalez leader, Matthew Rodriguez 2nd, Aaron Williams 3rd, Sean Henley's back to 4th, Ryan Jukes up to 5th place, a 2-time winner this season, Brody Bantas in 6th, Jack Rapson 7th, Jacob Rodriguez is up to 8th, Ryan Acosta is right now in 9th, and Randy Carpenter rounds out your top 10. Michael Kaiser is in 11th, Red Bell is 12th, Barney Worth 13th, Aaron Reed 14th, Brandon Parsons 15th, Kyle Sosnowski 16th, there's James McCloud in 36th, Zach Carlson 17th, Charles Jackson 18th, Ralph Green is in 19th, and Dougie Shears is 20th. Dylan Young's 21st, Cody Law is 22nd, Emilio Navarre 23rd, Jack Richards 24th, and that's all the cars in the lead lap. Steven Gonzalez still pacing the field, as now Aaron Williams on the back bumper of Matthew Rodriguez. Look at the RCR cars doing good today. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and I believe 8th with Jacob Rodriguez. This is a big day for that team. And Aaron Williams going to make a move to the inside. I think this is going to be like a teammate thing. These two are battling for the championship. Aaron Williams and Sean Henley, not Matt Rod. Matthew Rodriguez did not make the chase. He hasn't won yet this season. He's going to let Aaron go. He might let Sean do the same. I think that might be the smartest thing to do. Look about here at Trent. Trent has a lot of damage. He went a lap down. He's in 25th place. This is really not what Trent needed. Going back a little bit. And check back on James McCloud. There he is. He's in 36. He's not gaining any ground. He's about to go another lap down. So the 3 weeks in a row of finishing second, and first are definitely over for James McCloud, who is just going to have to try to salvage a finish and hope for more wrecks. But the field has definitely calmed down now in the later stages of this race, as we're already past halfway. We're working lap 32 of 50, and Aaron Williams is on a mission to catch that 22 car, who's in heavy traffic right there with Jack Richards and Tim Freilich. And these two drivers, look at these two drivers right here racing side by side. Battle for the championship last season, Steven Gonzalez and Jack Richards. Jack Richards won the war and won the title. Gonzalez, the lack probably of him not winning it was because of not winning a race at all last season, even though he had consistency. But Jack Richards has a couple wins last season and helped him catapult himself to the championship, and he just hit the wall. Gonzalez knows he needs to win a race, but at this point, anything less of a win will be a disappointment, as they're so far out of right now in the 22 car. He needs a lot of luck and everything. I mean, this would be the perfect track to get a win. He has to survive, as Matt Rod is going to the inside of Aaron Williams. For second, Williams scrapes the wall. That was close. Ryan Juice got around Sean Henley for fourth. And Sean's dropped back to the 5th position, but still a top 5 run right now. McCloud gets passed by his teammate Dylan Poteet. And there's Mike Becker. I think the next car is Eric Burden. I don't know where he's at for him to catch. Burden's still almost a lap ahead of him. So James is really in a bad situation right now. Brody Banter having a strong run today in 6th place. Good run for him. There's Galligan, who looked like he was having a good run. His car looks like it's been a grinder. I think he's flossed this battle. If you guys don't know the reference, we had a lot of dentist related jokes on Facebook, so I think he lost this war. He might need to drill out on that car. I think they already did drill it out. Jack Rasmussen right now running 7th. Good run for him. He's had some signs of brilliance this season. Jacob Rodriguez and Ryan Acosta. Acosta is taking a lot of advantage right now. He's in 9th place. Trent's right there. He just went past him. They came in tied for the 2nd place in the standings. Trent's running 26th. Ryan Acosta's in 9th. Acosta still just hanging around in this race. And we had a wreck. And Sean Henley got turned. I hear more wrecking. Oh, Jacob Rodriguez got in it. Jack Rasmussen unfortunately just got in as well. I don't know what happened to Sean. I think he just got turned around. Dylan Poteet has a lot of front end damage. Uh-oh. I don't know where that's from. I think Sean kept it going though. I don't think anybody else wrecked. Owen Gonzalez has lost the lead. He's going to get into Callum Wells. I don't know what happened there. Who has the lead? Does Matt Rudd have it? He does. So something must have happened right ahead of him. Oh, and Callum Wells just got wrecked again. I don't even know what happened there. I think Dylan Poteet's going to end up dropping out of the race after that wreck. Wherever that 24 car went. He's still on pit road. He had a lot of damage. I might actually end up going and checking some replays early, because there's a lot been going on. But now Matthew Rodriguez finds himself leading once again. He has a huge lead. He has a 2-second lead on Ryan Juke. Aaron Williams now 3rd. Steven Gonzalez has dropped back to 4th. Brody Bantus 5th. Sean Henley is now in 6th place. He only lost 1 spot despite spinning. He's back here in heavy traffic. Ryan Acosta is now up to 7th. And Dylan Poteet's back on the track again with a lot of damage. It's been a long day for him and that team this season. Dylan's not really been happy with the performance of his team, and he's not really been having a fun time this season, but if not your season, it's not your season. A lot of these drivers can say that. Liam Irvig, in this short time he's been in the series, he's actually been here for almost half the season, I think. Oh, and Steven Gonzalez! What happened to him? Did he blow up? Oh, no. I think Steven Gonzalez just blew up randomly. I don't see any damage on that car besides the right side. Steven Gonzalez, the race he had to make a point. I think this is the last shot he had to get back in the battle, and that's it. He had a broken header. I just saw it. Oh my gosh. Steven Gonzalez takes a hit today. And that 22 car, Tucker Young, his chase looks like to be over for sure now at this point. And go back to the craziness up front with Matthew Rodriguez still leading. He has a 1.9-second lead over Ryan Juke. There he is. 3rd place is Aaron Williams. 4th place is now Brody Banta, since Gonzalez dropped out. And 5th place should go back to Sean Henley. There he is. Ryan Acosta is in 6th right now. Red Bell, look at her. She jumped into 8th. The big time disappointment at Kansas last week, where she had a broken valve, really cut her back all that ground she had gained to Charlotte. She jumped up to the top 3 in the points, then dropped back to 8th. Was it 8th? No, 6th place. But man, she needs this run. She's running in 8th place. We'll go back a little bit more and see who else is doing good. There's James. He's going to gain, I think, 1 position as of right now. He might have enough time to catch Steve Gonzalez. He'll end up maybe 35th. Man, a day that was started off pretty bad by starting dead last today. It's going to end up not much better for James. His points lead definitely going to shrink a tremendous amount when there might be a battle for this championship after all. Charles Jackson right here running at 15th. He just got around Brandon Parsons for 16th. Dylan Young started out back. He just got around Matt Wells, who's already a lap down. Dougie Shears having a solid run. His car looks pretty clean today. I'm surprised Dougie's not hit the wall yet or nothing. But we have 2 laps to go. Matthew Rodriguez is leading. Ryan Jukes, you see right there. Aaron Williams, Brody Banta. Ryan Acosta got around Sean Henley for 5th. Randy Carpenter's in 7th. Good run for him. But we're going to go back up to the front now as Matthew Rodriguez is coming to take the white flag. Looks like he had no competition for this win as he goes around his friend Trent Dunham, who's struggling right now in 24th. But Matthew Rodriguez, what can you say? You know what the funny thing is? I just realized Matthew Rodriguez won this race last season after struggling all season long. Guess who's going to do it 2 years in a row? It's going to be Matthew Rodriguez. Come off the corner. He's going to win Martinsville again. Matthew Rodriguez wins the Tums Fast Relay 500 here at Martinsville. A last minute memory of him winning last season, this exact race in the chase. Matthew Rodriguez driving a Monster Energy Toyota last season. I think it was number 55. Had a terrible season, by the way. He's going to win again the exact same race. That was his only win last season. He picks up his first win this season here at the same track he won last season, obviously. I won't say that again. Wow. I mean, that was his... I can't believe he ends up winning the same race in a row. It feels like Charles Jackson, how he is in the Nationwide Series at Talladega, 2 years in a row in the same race. And Matt's done it again here at Martinsville. Sneaks through. He had a kind of a controversial way to get to the lead at one point when he got into James Qualls, but rubbing is racing. That's a racing term, I guess you could say, that everybody's pretty accustomed to. But that's it. And Ralph Green just retired from the race. I don't know if he just had an issue or something. But here's your results. By the way, congrats to Matthew Rodriguez on the victory. I don't know which win of this number it is for him. I think it's his 2nd win of his career. But he'll take the win. Another non-chaser wins the chase race. Kind of been more of a dominant for those drivers to win during the chase. Ryan Juke, good run for him in 2nd. He's had signs of brilliance this season. Just wasn't enough to make the chase, obviously. But he has a couple wins already. He's been a pretty impressive rookie season for Ryan Juke. Aaron Williams started on the pole. Will not win again from the pole. He's 2 for 4 now, but still pretty good. Respective 3rd place finish. I think he'll take that, and the points he'll gain will be tremendous for him. He was mired back 8th in the points, and he's the highest finishing chaser too, so that's another good accomplishment. Brody Banta, a good run for him, 4th, the Indy winner and Watkins Glen winner. Ryan Acosta, 2nd in the standings coming in, finishes 5th. That's a lot of points he gained on James McCloud. I mean, this battle for the championship is opened wide open again. Sean Henley will end up 6th place despite getting hit all over the place. I think he'll accept that finish. Randy Carpenter, 7th. Great run for him. He's had a lot of struggles this season, but good to see Carpenter have a good run. Michael Kazi, after having a few bad weeks, he will end up 8th place. Good run for him. He needed a top 10. Jack Rapston came back from a spin. He finishes 9th. And Red Bell will finish the top 10. She got the 10th place finish. She needed those points as well. Kyle Sosnowski, Aaron Reed, Barney Ward, Zach Carlson, Charles Jackson, the top 15. Followed by Dylan Young, Dougie Shears, Brandon Parsons, Emilio Navarrete, and Jack Richards round out your top 20. Richards was looking for a better run. He was running in the top 10 early, got in a wreck, and just couldn't recover. Richards, this is kind of like how his chases went this season, just not the luck he's needed. Doesn't look like his repeat's going to happen at this point now. Ralph Green might have retired because he went to pit road. I'm not sure. Cody Lamish, Jacob Rodriguez ended up 23rd. Trent Dunham 24th. Liam Irving, Matt Wells, Dylan Poteet, Sean Galligan, Mike Becker, the winner from here earlier this season, he ends up 29th. Not really much to say, not much can be said about him today. Jessica Miller started 4th, ends up 30th. She did not have the handle in the car. She got involved in wrecks. Just wasn't meant to be for Miller today. James Qualls, who we thought was going to be a contender for the win today, probably should have been, got taken out by Matt Rod. And that was his end of his day. He'll end up 31st. Kind of been the story of his season. Taylor Orndorff, Callum Wells, Eric Burton, 34th. Pretty much signs him off, as well as Jacob Rodriguez on making any kind of comeback, along with probably Steve Gonzalez and Jack Richards. You see Eric Burton, James McCloud, 35th, 5 laps down. What can you say right there? The points definitely will be shaken up because of him finishing that bad. Tim Freilich, 36th. Steven Gonzalez, the broken header, 37th. Seth Cole finishes 38th. That might have taken him out of this as well. Adrian Becker, Danny Wells, 40th. He's probably done as well after having such a strong start to the chase. Daryl Parsons and Zohar Munn is the rest of the field as they finished out of the race. I'll go back and check some replays and we'll show you some key wrecks that really changed a lot of the outcome of this race. Now this is the start of the race. Mike Becker just had a dismal first lap. I didn't see this, I don't think anybody else did. Becker hits the wall right here. Barney Ward goes for a spin back here. That's what got Freilich and them all bunched up. So Mike's already got damage. He goes in the next corner. These guys are checking up, about to wreck. And Mike just had the car come right out from under him. Whoops. That's a bad way to start. And there's where Zohar, I think, ran the back of him. That might have been why Zohar dropped out. Actually, he might have not. I think there was another wreck he was in, but Mike had a dismal first lap. I just wanted to show that was a pretty bad start to the race. But on to another replay. This wreck ended up affecting the leaders, actually. I think everybody remember when this happened. Tim Freilich's back here. We saw him sideways. He got into Dougie Shears, who thought I had a clean car, didn't. Got a little piece of Liam Irving. There's where Zohar ended up knocked out of the race. Freilich goes around, and then this is where the field got stacked up. This is where Williams actually originally lost the lead for the first time. That was a lot of bumping and banging right there. James Wallace had taken the lead. Matthew Rodriguez hooks him right into the inside wall, the pit road wall. His car got destroyed right there. Oh, and that's where Daryl Parsons... Oh, this is where this wreck happened too. This is a big wreck right here that led up to another couple of wrecks. Parsons went in the corner and just lost it. Aaron Williams did the same thing. He gave him the slightest tap and tipped him over, but I guess it doesn't take much to flip a car over. Parsons just missed Sean Henley. Danny Wells hit the side of him, and Seth Cole ran just head on into him. Look at Brody Banter sneak by too. That was crazy. Go back up here. There's Seth trying to get to pit road, or not. Jacob Rodriguez apparently didn't want to go to pit road yet. He had to continue around. And then you saw Danny Wells get the damage. So a couple of the Roush cars got involved in that wreck. And Jessica Miller back here had damage. I think they had a wreck behind them. Ooh. Oh, this is where Trent wrecked too. I think Trent got into it. Did Trent get into his brother? Zohar's right here. I think he does. Oh no. It was... Oh, and Jack Richards wrecked. Okay, this is where a lot of chasers wrecked in this situation during the race. I think Richards just went up high. He saw that wreck. He slid up, hit the wall. And Zohar came up right in front of Trent. Brody Banter just barely got through that. Michael Causey got into the 2-car. Ryan Acosta. Jessica Miller hit Trent Dunham. Callum Wells got a piece of it. That's what a lot of the chasers got wrecked right around this area. Callum Wells just clobbered Daryl Parsons. So that's what happened to a lot of the chasers right there. Miller got ran over by Adrian Becker. Tim Freilich got hit a million times early in this race. Mike Becker just ran into Jack Richards. There's where McCloud got wrecked. So they all basically wrecked. All the chasers basically wrecked within like 2 laps of the first one wrecking. And we're actually going to look at why we're here. McCloud trying to avoid. He hits Mike Becker. And it's just enough damage to hurt the front end of the car here. And McCloud's day of doing anything today, trying to keep his points lead, is over. And then Galligan runs in the back. Well, I don't think Galligan's going to be happy about that. And then we're going to take one more look and show you what happened to Steve Gonzalez, but I think we already know what happened. And Steve Gonzalez run here in 4th place, trying to run down Aaron Williams. Just cruising around everything. Go down the back straightaway, and yep, nothing. Nobody else did. It was just the engine inside that car. The header broke on the 22, and that was it for Steven Gonzalez, who's dead to win the championship or have another chance at it. It's officially over here in season 4. I don't think there's any way he can be able to catch up, but we'll have to wait and see. But it's a tough race for Steven. He had such a great start to the season. The chase just hadn't agreed with that team, and that was it for him. But today belonged to Matthew Rodriguez in that 29 car, as he will head to victory lane today for the first time this season and believe second of his career, as we'll take you back to the results and get ready for the post-race session of the video. Alright guys, we're back from those long replays. One last look at the results. We're going to just sum it up really quick. There you go. And one last time, congrats to Matt Rod for winning the race, as we now will head off, show you where we're racing next week, and the points will be at the very end of the video. Don't forget to check that out for the chase drivers, or if you're not in the chase or you're just a viewer of the series, that's at the very end of the video, like the last 5-10 seconds or whatever. So yeah, but we're on, and we're done from Martinsville, and we're going to get ready for chase race number 8, which is where we'll find out right after this. After a wild and, I guess, unpredictable race, you could say, at Martinsville, the playing field has changed in the chase, as McCloud has been struck down. But we don't know how much of his lead is gone, but we know a lot of it got taken away. Who all's back in it? We will find out probably next week at which track you say? Let me figure it out. We are going to Texas probably night. I don't know which track I'm going to do. Probably this one, because revamp's usually better. But we're off to Texas Motor Speedway for chase race number 8, the AAA Texas 500. Should be an exciting race, but what will happen there, you'll have to wait and find out when we head there. Thanks for watching, guys. Continue to comment, like the video if you enjoyed the race and everything. I appreciate the feedback as much as you can. And from the people that are not in the series, you can comment too. I appreciate any comment I get on the races, and it's a really good feeling for me, I guess you say. But enough of me talking. Thanks for watching. Congrats to Matthew Rodriguez one last time here at Martinsville today. I'll see you guys at Texas, and also see you guys for the next Mopar Nationwide Series race, which will be up soon. 3 races left in both series. Both series have a great championship battle going down to the wire. We'll have to wait and see as the season winds down, and Texas is upon us next here in the Mountain Race Series season, chase number 8. I'll see you guys at Texas.